have something for you.
You look well. How have you been?
You're awake. Let's get going. Shall we? Oh, good, you're up. Let's just pick a star and go. What do you think? I have something for you.
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words. Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems to work for me. No matter how many times I do this, I feel less attached, not more.
Something to say, but
Well, look at us.
got nothing.
Two lone wolves
So,
howling at the moon
instead,
on the same
I thought
night.
I would quote something
You know,
that gave me
if there's
comfort.
one piece of advice I can
a long
actually
time
give
ago.
you, it's that
Is
lost
God
loved
real?
ones have a way of coming back to
The
you.
more proper question.
One day you'll be sweeping out some old
Reality
shelf or
divine.
digging through a desk, and there it'll be.
Existence itself is a
Some old
mystery
paperweight
which
of
yearns
theirs.
to be
Or a
uncovered.
piece of jewelry
What
they
is
gave you.
goodness but
Half
a
jokingly.
comparison to
Theoretically, of course.
What is existence but a participation in being? For where the
You're welcome.
diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast
I know
to
now
a
isn't the best
simplicity
time,
so
but I
pure
need to talk with you
that
later.
it may only be understood as primordial.
Chat
and
for a bit?
even
Normally, I hate talking to people
Our
at funerals.
essence
But,
is what
well,
was imagined by its mind.
you don't believe
What
in the
we
afterlife,
consider
do you?
imagining,
I mean, this might be
what
the
we
worst time to
consider
bring it up,
mind,
but
are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors,
yes,
like the tiny white
won't we
wolves
all?
on a
Well,
massive searching
I've
sea.
taken up enough of your
There's
time.
more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most.
Everyone is in mourning.
I
I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
Really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you.
I have seen death. I have
anyone
lost
else wanna
people
say
I
anything?
considered close. But this is... It is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense. Thank you.
If you have the
Hey,
time, I wish to
How are you
speak to
holding up? Just don't forget to take time for yourself, okay? Plenty of rooms if you need to sit down and be alone for a while. We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together.
But death is one of those
Anytime.
occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our
There's
friend-
something I need to talk to you about.
is gone. There's no afterlife.
It almost feels
Second meetings.
wrong
God
to be
in heaven
grieving.
that is curating a
Selfish.
perfect life. So
No
it's up
amount
to
of
us.
tears will bring the dead back.
We are what lives on. If the pain of loss
It's just
inspires
easier to
us
feel
greater
guilty.
action, then
If you'll
that
excuse me.
is the good that comes from humanity.
You see that scientist out in front of mast? Staring at trees? Sounds upset?